close to Vibhav Kumar, are now telling us that he's already readying his legal strategy. Kumar is likely to move court seeking an anticipatory bail is what we're given to understand. He realizes that trouble is mounting for him. Whether he's in the city or not of Delhi, we're still trying to ascertain that. But Ananya joining us, getting us more details. Ananya, what else can you tell us about his legal strategy?
Well, what we've gathered from our sources is that Vibhav Kumar is actually at this point considering all the legal options that he has. He's trying to, see what legal routes he can take to, go away with this particular, arrest that could actually take place on him. And for that, he's in consultation with topmost legal minds in the national capital. He is consulting some senior advocates who are not only senior counsels, but also well-known faces in the legal circles of the national capital. And, he is actually considering an option of anticipatory bail because this is the most correct remedy that he could actually avail at this particular point of time because nonetheless, this is a case which has sections of non-bailable offences. And if at all he is arrested, there's no other way apart from a bail application that he can move because once he is arrested in this particular case, the bail seems to be a difficult task for him, and that's exactly why he is consulting some senior counsels in the national capital. So we'll have to wait and watch as to how things pan out. Who will be the biggest question that needs to be answered is that who would be that legal mind, that legal brain that would come and defend Vibhav Kumar in this particular case, because this whole the saga of Assaultgate is now, going up and heavy, not only politically but legally as well for Vibhav Kumar in this particular case.
Absolutely. An FIR has been lodged. Law will take its own course as far as Vibhav Kumar is concerned. Swati Maliwal, meanwhile, is recording her statement under 164 CRPC, which is before a magistrate. That is what is going to be of evidentiary value in this particular case. Witnesses are also going to be tracked down because Swati Maliwal, in her complaint in the FIR, goes on to mention that there were other people present at the Chief Minister's residence when this happened on the 13th, which is Monday of this week. All of those people will also be questioned by the Delhi police as the investigation progresses. Whether or not Arvind Kejriwal, the Chief Minister, is questioned, that's something remains to be seen. Anvit, Arvind Kejriwal could also be on the radar of the Delhi police as far as questioning goes. He was present at the Chief Minister's residence when this happened. Even though he may not have been in the room, he was still present. So would the Delhi police also be questioning him?
See, the content of the FIR clearly mentions that Swati Maliwal was there for a meeting with CM and she had been waiting for the CM to arrive, and in between this incident took place. So CM could be questioned because police would want to know that what was the purpose of the meeting, whether this all incident that happened was premeditated, was it pre-planned, or was it just in the spur of the moment, was it following a clash between Vibhav Kumar and Swati Maliwal, what was the cause of this incident, because it happened at CM's house. So CM might be questioned if required, because police will initially check CCTV footages, record other statements, and then when they think that CM's statement is required and will add value to investigation, he might also be served as someone to join investigation, and it actually can happen because it happened at his official residence. But right now police is focusing on one thing, is that to make this immediate arrest of the prime suspect in the case, which happens to be Vibhav Kumar as per the complaint of Swati Maliwal. Other than that, to corroborate the scientific evidence with the allegations that she has made, MLC has already been done. Phone records will be checked of both CM office staff as well as of Swati Maliwal to whoever she was in touch with before reaching CM house, and later on the call logs of the PCR call as well as the reports that were sent from the PCR staff to the police station, and then whatever police staff from the police station found when they reached the spot during the preliminary inquiry. Other than that, statement of all the people who are roped into this entire incident sequence, from the security staff to the auto rickshaw driver to the police staff and to the PCR staff, they will also be recorded. Swati Maliwal has already been taken to Tisari court for her 164 CRPC, which will hold merit because it will be recorded in front of a magistrate. So police is doing its investigation. This could have also happened just based on the PCR call, even if Swati Maliwal had not given her a detailed complaint, because any verbal or written intimation made to the police needs to be investigated until closure. So but that was that is why police went to Swati Maliwal's house yesterday to record a detailed statement based on the PCR call that she had made. And now we are the FIR is out in open, and the allegations she have made are certainly grievous in nature, and sections that have been imposed based on her allegations are non-bailable in nature. Like Ananya also said that now Vibhav Kumar is also trying to see what legal course he can adopt. So interesting time, interesting case ahead as when will the arrest be made, because the sections call for arrest, and what legal remedy will Vibhav Kumar be taking, and what will be the statement that police will be recording of all the people who are roped into this entire controversy that has been created at no other place but the CM's residence.
Right. It all happened at the Chief Minister's residence, which is why Arvind Kejriwal could be on the radar as well. Anshul and Akash also continue to be with us. Anshul, it's been about an hour or so since Swati Maliwal reached the Tisasari court, where she's recording her statement before the magistrate. Is she still there? Do we have any details of what's transpiring on that front?
So yes, Swati Maliwal is still there. As we speak, the statement is being recorded. In fact, towards the end. So once this statement is recorded, then Swati Maliwal will walk out from there. It remains to be seen if at all she will address the media. She will speak her heart out in front of the media as well. Because remember, over the last 96 hours almost, Swati Maliwal has not contacted the media or not come out in the open. Absolutely, there was this one tweet that was put out by Swati Maliwal. So once this happens, it remains to be seen, will Swati Maliwal finally come out and speak with the media. And other than that, since the 164 statement has happened, that is admissible in front of the court, we can expect that the pace of the investigation that has been carried out by the Delhi police could also increase. Teams have already been made to go to the locations that has been mentioned by Swati Maliwal. So in all likelihood, we are expecting that within the next few hours, a team of Delhi police could also arrive here at the Chief Minister's residence, where they could actually start recording the statements of this CM staff, who was not only present outside but also the people who were present inside the CM residence. And then those statements would eventually be corroborated with the CCTV visuals that the police might try to take. You can see right behind me there are CCTV, at least 8 CCTVs that have already been placed over here. So all these visuals would be taken into custody, and then the entire chain of events would be formed by the Delhi police. But at this point, the topmost priority of the Delhi police is to track down Vibhav Kumar and arrest him at the earliest, because that is what the law demands in such sections that have been imposed against him.
But where is Vibhav Kumar? That's the big question.
Crime.
He's not in Delhi. At least he wasn't in Delhi as of last night. Where is he? The Delhi police is on his trail, and so is CNN News 18. We'll keep getting you more details of this case. I request all my colleagues to continue staying with us. We will be back on this big story just after a quick break. Don't go anywhere.